to all our pastors, assembly leaders, and every member in the Boland region, a blessed and happy new year. I'd like to share with you from 1 Corinthians 15, verse 58, where Paul writes, "Therefore, my brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor in Christ is not in vain." This is a verse that allows us to look back, but it also pulls us forward. In the sense that it's the longest chapter or one of the longest chapters that Paul writes, but he dwells on the resurrection hope of Christ, looking back at how Christ lived and that he died, but also pulling us forward by the power of the resurrection. It's from this perspective that the songwriter says, "Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Life is worth living just because he lives." We know that 2025 has been challenging to most, and yet Paul writes, be steadfast, be rooted in your identity of being a child in Christ. He also says, be immovable. In other words, be not swayed by the circumstances. And then he says, always abounding, living in this hope of what Christ gives. And then he draws us forward when he says, our labor in Christ is not in vain. No pain, no death, no circumstances, no troubles on earth or in the past can keep us back of this future generation. So from myself and the committee in the Boland region, whom we love so much, from our hearts to yours, a blessed and prosperous 2026. May you be empowered to transform wherever you are. And remember, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain. And may we go with the gospel and with his resurrection hope. Stay blessed.